What is going on, guys? It's Dakota from D Caldwell Photography, and in today's video we are going to talk about some of the pros and cons I've experienced when using the GoPro Hero 9 for the past few months. Let's roll the intro. So I want to start off by saying that sometimes shiny and new isn't always the best thing. We sometimes see things that attracts us to a product ASAP, purchase said product, and then only use it the same way that we did its previous gen. I love my GoPro Hero 8, but really want to check out the 9 as I was really interested in seeing if there were quite a few performance differences. Let's check out some of the pros I've experienced when using the 9. The front-facing screen on the Hero 9 is so awesome. It makes vlogging so much easier in terms of being able to see yourself. A group of friends and I went to Canada in 2019 for my 25th birthday, and we were using the GoPro Hero 7 mounted on the dashboard of my SUV. I think it would have been so dope to have a front camera at the time to really be able to see our in-car road trip shenanigans. Or even when the Hero 9 is backed up against something, with the front screen I am still able to properly frame my shot. For the vlog video you guys are looking at, it was so convenient to see myself in frame when talking because sometimes I am all over the place when attempting to record myself. Hypersmooth 3.0 for this GoPro is crazy steady. With Hypersmooth 3.0, I don't need a gimbal when attempting to capture some smooth B-roll footage. Now, my vlogging videos you guys are watching, I did attach this to a GorillaPod, but that's only so I didn't have to stretch my arms out and hold the small Hero device awkwardly. When I shot some B-roll in studio with some of my photography clients, it was all handheld and looked just as good as it would have if it was attached to a gimbal. The Hero 9 also has horizon leveling, which automatically shifts your wobbly video so it looks steady. Super game changer for sure. Okay guys, remember when I said earlier that there's something that usually attracts us to wanting to buy the new shiny toy? For me, it was the 5K video resolution headlines. And quite frankly, 5K is more than many of us users need, but it definitely is nice shooting in it. With the wide and linear lens modes that crop in when shooting 5K on the Hero 9, you'll get closer to that 4K resolution rather than shooting in 4K and then cropping in to be around 3K. Battery life is definitely something that all GoPro users can agree that needed to be addressed. My Hero 8 gets so hot after about 10 minutes of straight 4K recording, and it dies within about 25 minutes of use, requiring me to bring about 4 or 5 batteries on scene, especially if I'm shooting a large project. With the Hero 9, the battery is so much bigger, and I haven't experienced much overheating issues when shooting longer stints like I did with the 8. So that's it for the pros, so let's now talk about some cons I've had for the GoPro Hero 9. I just want to mention that I am not sponsored by GoPro, so this is going to be an honest review based on my experiences with using this camera for a couple months. And again, just like the other GoPro cameras, shooting in low light is really bad. Of course, the sensor is small, which means in sense it'll perform worse in low light situations, but the Hero 9, it didn't really address any of the problems that its previous cameras had. It's a tad bit better than the 8, but it still creates a lot of noise when shooting in low light that you have to clean up in post. Another con I wanted to address is the fact that I can't properly preview my footage on my phone while the 9 is recording. When I am out on solo shoots using my chest mount, it's really convenient with my GoPro Hero 8 to open the app, go to my phone and verify that the shot is properly lined up. With the Hero 9, you can see the preview of the camera, but when you hit record, it completely disappears with the preview not available message. I guess it's more so of a you don't appreciate what you have until it's gone, because this is a feature I use with my 8 all the time, and it was really disappointing to not be able to do it with the 9 as well. The last bad thing I wanted to address was the bugginess of the Hero 9. I've never experienced this with the Hero 8, but sometimes this thing can be completely unresponsive and just doesn't work, requiring me to take out the battery and do a hard restart. This can be a pain when you start attaching media mod equipment and then have to detach the whole setup in order to restart. I lost quite a bit of footage as I would record for longer stints, Hit the end record button and the Hero 9 would just sit there. I waited an hour once and nothing changed, so upon having to hard restart by removing the battery, I went back to check the footage and it wasn't saved. Very disappointing. The freeze ups haven't been as bad since the 1.52 update, but they still happen every now and then. This really makes me question if I can use this reliably in the field. On paper, the GoPro Hero 9 looks like the best action camera, but after using it for a few months in the field, it really has me questioning if it's the best choice for me and my work. Even with the overheating and specific weather conditions and bad battery life, in all honesty, I'd probably keep my Hero 8 for the time being, knowing that it works and it hasn't failed me yet. The Hero 9 has some amazing features with the 5K, the Hypersmooth 3.0, the front-facing screen, but the random freezing on scene really just turned me completely off, as I need consistency out of my devices when shooting. Now, as a reminder, I am sharing my opinions and experiences when using this camera for my specific type of work. Everyone has different workflows, so what works or didn't work for me might work for someone else. But overall, for what it's worth, I really enjoyed using the Hero 9. I'm really hoping the next firmware update after 1.52 completely addresses the buggy issues like it did the previously unresponsive touchscreen. As always guys, thank you so much for watching. Let me know in the comments your experience when using the GoPro Hero 9 and what your favorite action camera is. Do me a favor and smash that like button if you enjoyed the video, and click that subscribe button so you don't miss any upcoming content. Thanks again, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.